All right, YouTube, I just got to report. I just got to report it. I made, and I sliced. I had a really sharp knife. I sliced lemons, organic lemons. Well, hopefully they were organic, right? I mean, you hope so. This is the best we can do as we can try. Man, I tell you what, I don't know what this like. It's like all the sadness and abuse in my whole life is like, it's running out of my mouth on that side. It's so fucking eyegland shit. We're going to straighten that out because we're not unhappy anymore, you know? It's like, why does it keep doing that? Anyway, it's probably indicating something about my pelvic floor. And this is too. This is the pelvic floor weakness. They say it's in the under. So if your deck looks like this, your pelvic floor is probably weak. Anyway, slice these lemons, organic ginger, and organic honey. And I put it in this jar. Let's see, what date was it? And I keep burping it and shit. It was the 18th. Man. And I'm going to tell you what. I stuffed it down in there with a plastic spoon. I know I should have used wooden, whatever. You're not supposed to put metal in the ferments, in the honey. I don't know what the deal is with that, but you're not supposed to. Anyway, I got my garlic ginger honey. I got ginger, garlic, and onion honey. Lemon ginger honey. Lemon ginger honey. This is lemon ginger honey too, right? Yes, I made 2 of them. Awesome, awesome. I'm fucking glad I made 2. I got the carrots and the ginger, and then I got salsa. I'm trying to ferment this salsa. I'm doing a bad job. It might not work out, but if it doesn't, it was a whole hell of a lot of work for nothing. But I wound up getting a fermenting kit after that. So, but I need the wide mouth mason jars. Anyway, my point to use them. What a pain in the ass. But anyway, I got them. I just couldn't reach them. There was too much stuff piled in front of them. In Glen Burnie, I'm like, Lenny, when you go up today, can you think you can reach those jars? It's on the other side of like a gigantic hoarder pile of yours. He's like, yeah, I think I can get them. So he's going to bring them. I'm going to make more. I got to take it to my daughter and say, you're going to be addicted to this if you try it. So anyway, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm reporting. I was told that I muscle tested for raw goat milk kefir. I was like, please don't say it's this. Well, it was. And I'm like, oh my God. So I get it from the Amish people and I get it home. And I never had kefir before. Drinkable yogurt sounds disgusting to me. So I'm like, in the name of Jesus, I got to do it because I know my body was calling for it, period. My body was like, yep, this will fix your bowels because I'm like chronically constipated. It's like it was very sudden. It was a horrible thing. Not very sudden that it was constipated, but the quality of the stool was just bizarre, like clay. Suddenly, and I'm just going, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die of, I'm going to die of bowel obstruction or something, right? I know, it's TMI, Karen. Anyway, look at this. Look. The goat kefir tasted like soda. Like a cola, not a cola, but like not quite like ginger ale, but like a soda. So it was like soda with a goat milk, like a goat cheese finish. Like when you swallow it and you're just like, oh, disgusting. But once you get the bubbles out, like I shook it, I'm like, pss, 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 got to get that fizz out because I don't want goat milk soda. Nobody wants that. Like, I don't want that. Well, maybe somebody does. So they're like, you can flavor it with a little bit of maple syrup. And I'm like, okay, I got some organic maple syrup. I put that in there. That helped. But then today, I tested for 4 ounces of this a day to reline my gut with probiotics, just a FYI, just to go back and say why I'm doing this. Instead of buying, which I did buy expensive probiotics, but this is just like, look, this is supposed to be better, period, and the way it is. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. Man, I put that lemon ginger in that goat milk kefir this morning, and I'm like, I don't know how it did it, but it neutralized the goat cheese taste. It wound up tasting just like peach yogurt. And I'm like, I can handle this. 4 ounces a day. Let me show you what the jar looks like in case you don't believe me. People are like, Karen, you're always talking shit. You're lying. No, I'm not lying. I ain't lying. Look. Goat kefir. Yeah. And there's our gallon. There's our gallon of milk. But anyway, and here's Lenny's 100% cow cream. Look how thick it is. It doesn't even. Here's our butter. There's our butter. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, and all our cheese. I can't eat the cheese. I tell you, it's delicious. All these cheeses. Oh my God. They're so delicious. So you'll never poop again if your bowels are anything like mine. But anyway, we're trying to fix that with the goat kefir so that I can eat the cheese. It's just I've fucked up my bowel lining for my entire life through, it was processed food from the day I was born, and who nursed at our age? We were the era of the baby formula. So we weren't nursed. We got the formula. I was adopted. I don't know where I was for a while. So my bowels were wrecked. We did the processed food, the peanut butter, the white bread, everything. Doritos, the soda, the Kool-Aid, and blah, blah, blah. Then I grew up and drank. So I just destroyed the bacteria that needed to be there in my bowel. People were like, oh, carnivore, it'll fix everything. I did, and it worked really well for a while. Then I became emaciated, and I don't know why. Because apparently I needed something. I think that we're hybrids. I just think we're hybrids. I think I do need a lot of meat, but I need something else too. Something else is going on. Or the fact that the meat alone could not replace the bacteria that got fucked up, and the fact that I didn't stay strict long enough. Like, I don't know. Like, there's all kind of, different schools of thought there. But clearly, at times, plants are medicine for me. And because I've had it be. So anyway, we're on the raw goat milk kefir. And somehow the lemon ginger honey just canceled out the goat cheese taste and turned it into peach yogurt, Karen. My mind's like, that's peach yogurt. I'm drinking it out of the measuring cup because I'm like measuring 4 ounces. So I can have 4 ounces a day. That's how long that'll last a week. And then we pick up a new one a week later. So every Tuesday we pick up our milk. And our secret pickup point, because Amish gangsters deliver it to secret pickup points around my state. Actually, they deliver it to a lot of different states. It's the secret pickup points. So just get online and find raw milk now. They got all kind of good stuff. They got fresh produce and all kinds of other things. So you just got to look into it. Peace.